Our journey has begun. We are the fool. Next, the magician.
Ah.
Indeed. Though I've lost my high priestess. Hey, so I'm really very sorry for how I acted when we met.
So
I was really
that was just
emotional
tarot.
and took it out on you, and that was wrong. Please, can you forgive me? Forgiven. Thank you. Godspeed. Sorry, that was Crowley. Though I could use your help. An appraiser is coming to assess my inheritance, and I don't wish to be alone with him. Will you come? Of course. Thank you. Not much to do in the daytime here. Mostly just talk to the spiders. How's your day going? Gonna dunge. So hardworking it hurts? The dunge feels less like work with you, though. I'll say that.
Okay, so are we going to see Rowan again?
Yep. Get a lot to do.
The mansion's front door does not have a doorbell, only a raven-headed door knocker.
Knock gently.
The door is cold against your fingers as you nervously tap it. The door swings open. It seems dark inside.
Enter.
You hesitantly step inside. It's so dark that it takes your eyes a moment to adjust. A hoarse chuckle rasps from a shadow.
Nothing more.
Only this and nothing more. Hush, Crowley. No jokes now, please. Please don't mind him. Thanks for coming. The tea is nearly ready.
You find you're in a sitting room that smells of dusty feathers and moldy fabric.
Welcome. As you said you like tea, I made a fresh blend. Saffron, rose, and cardamom. I hope it calms our nerves enough that we can endure the appraisal. The appraiser will be here soon, but please don't try your usual seduction tactics.
He seems both lonely and bitter, which is dangerous. Let's use a... Wait. Oh, wait. No, that's him actually talking about...
Both lonely and bitter, which is dangerous. Let's use a light touch. Follow my lead. You know him well? Not well, no, but he isn't subtle.
More.
He thinks he's a Hierophant, or maybe Justice, but he's just a Knight of Swords. Nothing more.
Wait, that was...
Nothing more?
A knock on the door interrupts you both, which then opens. No! No! Also, I just wanted to say that I think it's fun talking about because the various arcana in tarot cards, I know that people often use them as just symbols for the hero's journey and the roles that various characters take on in an adventure. And so I just find that interesting about, fancies himself the Hierophant, but is just a Knight of Swords. Because that's actually the suited cards that you have, spades, clubs, hearts, diamonds. They're analogous to the, pentacles, swords, cups. And is it also like knives or is it swords?
It is
swords.
I know nothing about tarot cards.
Yeah, it is swords, pentacles.
Someday if I ever have a bunch of free time, I wouldn't mind illustrating my own, just for the hell of it. Like, I really want to go back to this idea of...
Well, I really love have you ever seen some of the really stylized versions that they've had in various video games?
I know a couple of artists who've done their own, and they look absolutely gorgeous, too. But for Patreon, I'd asked about, kind of videos that I could do. And one of the options was specifically teach myself a new skill and make a video on it. I think it would actually be really interesting to make my own tarot card deck as part of that.
The thing is, you've never...
I have zero interest in tarot cards.
I know. The thing is...
But I love the idea of just having
I've had
a
friends
deck.
that, using them just as, fun, haha, here's a kind of weird fortune thing. No one that I've ever... I know that there are some people that think that there's higher meaning and whatnot in it, but other times there are ways to play potentially games with them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And That's annoying, whatever that rumbling is.
Yeah, somebody's is idling a truck outside.
Probably someone's terrible truck. Yeah, it's down the street. Terrible. I hate bad mufflers, especially late at night.
Anyway.
But in any case, yeah, so, yeah, just fun projects. It's always interesting to see different people's takes on I suppose, the classic characters. But in any case, Eric has arrived. I hope he's not the appraiser.
I think he is. Well, hello, lovelies. I wasn't expecting dude as well. You're a sight for sore eyes, huh? Are you here to bid on estate items as well? I'll outbid you.
What?
Ha! You're welcome to try. Mr. Summer Job is killing monsters. Word of the wise, don't spend money you don't have. Nobody likes debt. Would you like some tea? I harvested the leaves just this morning. No. I'd rather not waste time, no matter how exciting. My store has to be closed for while I'm here after all. Let's just see the blades and be done with it.
Rowan brings out a long silk-wrapped package that they unwrap to reveal a sword and a sickle.
The family heirlooms from the British side of the family. Well, the sword is in the style of ancient Britain, around 2,000 years ago. It's fine workmanship for a replica. I give you $300 for it.
A replica? Rowan clears their throat and speaks almost too quietly to be heard.
No, it's not a replica. Ugh. This isn't a 2,000-year-old sword, my dear NB. Oh, yeah.
What?
So Rowan is also non-binary. However, what the hell? Be reasonable.
Like, why would Eric just...
The dude sucks. Ugh. It's the blade that Boudica... Oh, wait, no, sorry. It's the blade that Boudica wielded when she defeated the Romans and chased them from Wales.
Wait, really? It's that sword? Boudica?
I guess so.
Eric blinks, then blinks again. He clears his throat awkwardly, gathering his thoughts.
First of all, Boudica didn't defeat the Romans. They defeated her, sadly. Imperialist propaganda. Second of all, you think this blade is more than 50 years old? You're dumber than you look.
How do you know?
How do you know? It's my profession to know. Whether Rowan is trying to deceive me or has been deceived is immaterial. Do you have a certificate or some other documentation I can inspect?
Rowan doesn't respond. Eric snorts and turns his attention to the sickle.
Here, there's a bit of family resemblance. What's this, a cousin? You tell me. Well, it's potentially a bit older than the other, maybe 100 years or so. What is this crest? You're the expert. Now, don't sulk. It ruins your pretty forehead.
Gross. I don't like it when he says things like that.
The crest adds a bit of exotic flavor. Not many collectors of sickles, though, so it'd also be $300. I see. So, do we have a deal? You won't get a better offer anywhere.
Nevermore.
Tell your pigeon to let the adults do the negotiating, and I'll increase my offer to $350. Look, if you think being called a pigeon is an insult, you're hopeless. Everyone knows pigeons are the most romantic of birds. You should just go. 400, but it's my final offer. Why not reap the benefits of my expertise? I said leave now.
Eric hesitates and looks to you, a flinting defiance in his eyes.
I will force you if I have to.
Eric deflates and mutters as he heads to the door.
I make time out of my day, pro bono, and do I even get a thank you? Reap what you sow.
Rowan shuts the door on Eric unceremoniously.
Oh, well, I should have known better than to trust a profane merchant. Besides which, his aura seems to be sickening, as if it were rotting. I wouldn't have sold them to him, even for millions. I was mostly curious. Do you need the money? Not really. I have somewhere to sleep and funds to buy food, but as I was trying to make myself useful, now that I have an estate to care for. I wish Alice were here to tell me what to do next, but then I wouldn't have this problem.
Crowley preens Rowan's hair gently, making a soft clicking sound.
Thank you for your support today.
Gravity wells explode and do damage?
Or damage over time. I have no idea. What would they explode? You said you wanted to wield me for power before. Today, you didn't need to be quite so forceful on my behalf, but I appreciate the intent. I don't know how I've earned your loyalty, but I'm glad to have it.
Would you like to offer a gift?
Yes.
What would they like? Wait, does that have the symbol of Virgo on it?
That?
No, down. No, it's more of an MQ. Oh, it's Mark's key, isn't it? I just thought that it looked like it had the curly. But nope, it's Mark's key.
Dark eyeliner. Wow. I do appreciate tools of drama and beauty, thank you. Crowley, that's a bit abrupt, but yes, I do look forward to the dunj, if you want to wield me. Perhaps we can go sightseeing. Terrible pun.
Farewell.
I like
Excellent.
that. Yep.
Good day then.
You head home.
So here's the sad thing, because we've got double, double points, we don't have to do dungeons with them. We can just keep talking to Rowan. You and Eric have an unhealthy resonance. I would avoid him if I were you. I'm trying. And yet his orbit grows tighter. Take care. It's surprising to me, but I've started looking forward to our outings. Is it strange to want to be used? Not so strange. Good. I'm strange enough already, I think. Even so, maybe we should have an outing that isn't functional. Maybe I've been spending too much time with the moon. Let's get some sun at the park. Sure. Thank you.
It's funny how we're just turboing Rowan's story.
Yeah, why not?
Ah, we find Rowan staring off into the distance as a cat creeps up on them. Crowley seems nervous. Is Crowley doing the whole nevermore, nevermore? Like
Yeah.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah, it's a Poe reference constantly.
Yep. The cat hunches down, ears flat, eyes fixed on Crowley, preparing to pounce.
Pocket stop.
Crowley makes a low call, a bit like laughter. The last cat that tried to eat Crowley.
The last
sorry.
cat that tried to eat Crowley lost an eye, I believe.
Pocket pauses, tail lashing. Pocket turns and walks away nonchalantly, as if entirely unconcerned.
See, Crowley? No need for violence. Words have power. What about you, dude? How will you handle the forces that hunt you?
Wait, I'm being hunted?
I'm being hunted?
Yes.
Surely. At the very least, we're all hunted by death, slowly but surely. Alice, my grandmother, was the strongest witch I'll probably ever meet, and even she wasn't enough. But I feel unprepared for how to care for her effects. The physical things all clean up nicely, but what about her digital remains?
Bird. Hush.
Digital remains? What would be digital, unless
Well,
it's stuff
her
online?
absolutely massive wizard porn collection.
Wait!
It's truly unsettling to behold.
Wait!
And don't even get me started on the warlock smut. The tentacles, I can barely bear to look at them.
Wait! Wait, look at what Rowan's saying!
Oh, hush, Crowley. I know you put your pictures online for all to see. No shame.
Wait, he does.
He does what
What
now?
kind of pictures?
He has too many followers as it is, dude. Don't encourage him.
Now you think about it, you realize you've seen Crowley before in a few viral videos.
YouTube star. Alice was so active on the line. Online. Many profiles and comments and so on. In the real world, our oils and tracks are worn away, much as our spiritual energies fade on that plane. Is it the same for digital traces, or are they permanent?
It depends
on the website.
website.
Huh. You know, the animal side of me wants her marks to be permanent, but if she didn't fade, it would also make it harder to let go, and she would want me to move on. She was a big believer in growth. Her weapon shape was even a garden trowel.
A garden trowel?
Sure, why not? Sorry, you're probably tired of me talking about her. I just don't have anyone else to talk to.
Poor Crowley.
You know what I mean. Someone who isn't also grieving. someone more normal. But maybe in a sense of normal, my sense of normal is a bit skewed. How often do you think about death, dude?
Pretty often.
Often. Good. This is as it should be for someone who works in the dunj. If one deals death as a profession, such as a wielder, it's also irresponsible not to consider the consequences. Flower crown. Then we should contemplate life as well. Speaking of which, we made this for you, together.
Pretty human.
It's cute. Thanks, both of you.
Rowan and Crowley each make a small bow, seeming pleased with themselves.
But there are other, more clarifying activities for growth. Love magic, for example. I've done some calculations, and it seems we may have compatible energies.
Would you like to offer a gift?
Daisies. Not as much. A thoughtful gift. I sense kinship between us. Would you enjoy it if our bodies were to meet, ritualistically, but also physically?
What? They're saying to make out
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Wait, why are you saying maybe?
Baby?
No.
Stalking witches.
We barely know Rowan, and Rowan's in grieving over the death of their grandmother.
Rowan also wants snoggings.
I'd be, what?
They've done the math.
No, go.
They did the calculations.
What?
And they've realized that they want a smooch.
What?
Kissy. Sorry. I can see I've startled you. Let me ask this a different way. Would you be interested in a kiss? We may or may not explore sex later as you wish.
No. No, Wander. No.
Why is it that all of these people are so broken?
Like,
Huh?
so...
What do you mean by broken?
I don't necessarily like this. Like, obviously I'm
Where
laughing
you mean
about it in a-
people aren't complete, that there's something that they need to talk
Well,
through, or
no, it's like you and I. We obviously had conversations about like physical intimacy and whatnot, but it wasn't like we were just like on our third date and you were just like, "What if we had sex at some point?"
Ew.
Yeah, like it would be such a weird conversation.
Ew. Well, also, as I said, I was morbidly afraid of even the prospect of kissing.
And it's like, I think part of the reason why both of us have been drawn to Valeria and Isaac is because they're normal people. Like, Valeria was a little bit more forward than I think either of us would have liked. But it was like, it didn't feel that weird. It was just like, oh, yeah, I didn't really agree to that, but okay. Whereas this is just kind of like, maybe someday we do the sex thing, yes? And it's just like, it's the born yesterday trope, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also getting it with Sawyer a little bit, where it's very much like these people have almost no
Experience in the
no
human
experience,
world.
but not even no understanding of what like a romantic relationship would be like, or like how to.
And then again, I suppose in Rowan's case, it could be a difference in culture. I don't really know what it is in this world, which culture.
Yeah.
But for them, it was discussing compatible energies and things. Where for us, I mean, obviously for humans, sometimes they could care less about the romance and it's just about physical attraction and such. But for our relationship, for instance, it was very much built on a core of friendship and having a ton of the same hobbies and interests,
Yeah.
and being able to share in that, you know, which led to love and compatibility. What are you looking at?
Just got a weird email.
You always get weird emails from one advertising company or another.
I think it's a phishing email.
Yeah, probably another phishing email. Don't look at them now. Not Not while we're in the midst of recording.
Sorry, I just looked down at my phone and it's just a very strange email. Okay.
Yes, but you shouldn't be looking at your phone.
No, it's true.
Okay. All I'll say in the matter is that I don't know, but I just don't feel like we
I don't
barely
feel
know
comfortable
Rowan.
with it, but it's also kind of one of those that it's like, I think at this point I have separated myself out from what our character is because it's too unrealistic for me. So I'm kind of almost just okay with saying yes, just because like...
No, I don't. This is creepy.
That's fair. Just romance or just friends?
I don't know. Let's just do the just
friends.
friends for now. Rowan bows their head in understanding. When an enemy dies, get a brief damage boost.
Yes.
Very well. I'll find a more suitable partner for my love magic in time. I'm sure. I appreciate the
Farewell.
clarity. I have a lot to think about. Thank you, dude. Blessed be.
You head home.
I think part of it is just like with the 7 thing, they were constantly just like pushing for it, and it's kind of like within the game, it's awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I can go back to my weird devil suit.
But you're still keeping the flower crown?
Carries more
Also,
beverages.
text messages. You're missing out.
Yeah, I can check here. I got a bit sunburned, but I'm glad I saw you, and the bravery to ask you. Thanks for the time, for now. Dunj awaits us. Except for not. Hello, Isaac.
Well, hello.
You seem to be getting in the hang of parrying, so today we'll try the riposte. After a parry, a riposte lets you thrust in return.
He glances at the door, then back to you.
Here, it's easier if I show you. Go ahead and attack me. Lunge.
Isaac deflects easily. You lean straight into his foil, pressed into your shoulder.
The more aggressive the attack, the more vicious the riposte. A riposte it turns the attacker's energy back upon them.
Isaac glances at the clock.
Here, I'll attack you. Parry, then step forward and attack immediately.
There's something that he's waiting for.
Are you okay? No, yes. Yes, I think so. I don't know. You're very perceptive. I'm sorry. I'm distracted indeed.
He takes off his gear and pours refreshments.
My father has finished a hostile takeover of my firm. He bought a majority and discredited me with the board.
What? What? His father just bought him out?
Wow.
How did... What?
Way to lose any relationship with your kid that way.
Well, one minute. I'm wondering, did he build this from the ground up? Or is this something that he, in part, inherited or had built with his father's assistance? And then...
I don't know. So my time is just about over at Brooks Associates. I only have today and tomorrow. I try not to care what he thinks. He's a foolish, closed-minded old man. I've officially disowned him and cut off contact. But now I'm going to lose everything I've built here because of him. How can I not care? Be proud of what you did.
Right.
I know. I am proud. I promise. I tell myself that all the time. But I'm really glad I talked to you. I'm sorry to burden you. Definitely that. Direct sure though. I don't know which. I might actually want the range. I guess this is our last time fencing in this office. Tomorrow's my last day. I sold my stock. I'll be comfortable while I sort out what to do next. It'll be a bit like starting over. I've lost so much. Keep trying to focus on fencing, but it's not working. Maybe I should just give up for the day. Or I could make a house call for a uniquely talented fencing student like you.
A house call? What are you waggling your eyebrows about?
He's propositioning us
The problem is, it doesn't
for
seem
fencing. Naked fencing.
Oh, no.
Why not tonight?
Wait, what?
Well, it's tempting to want to get closer to you in any way I can. Your temptation might be too strong for me right now. I know I'm not in a great place emotionally right now, and I dream about you. I need to know we're committed to each other before we can be intimate. Otherwise, I'll just regret it afterwards, and I don't want to regret anything with you.
See, I knew that.
We won't go all the way.
Whoa, wait.
Understood. But don't worry, I promise I'm not trying to rush you. I'm just being clear about my requirements. Take your time and think about it.
He leans in and gives you a long kiss.
I suppose this is good night for now. Thank you for your companionship.
You head home.
Gosh, he sounds like you.
Wait, what?
Kind of.
What do you mean?
I've been dreaming about you.
What?
Zombie dreams?
Wait, zombie dreams? What? Wait.
Heavens no. Do you get those? I hope not.
Oh, I get tons of zombie dreams.
You were healing broken weapons of all kinds. Me too. It was lovely. You're a comfort to me, even when I'm asleep. Thank you.
What do you mean by he sounds... I mean, definitely the whole, I want to be in a very committed relationship before...
Yeah, it's just like you keep talking about wanting to get to know more of these characters and take it slow and other things. And it's like, Valeria, I think we slept with her on the second date. Whereas
Was it?
Yeah, it was really early on. Whereas
Except she did turn into a dagger.
It's true.
And notice every time that our characters have quote-unquote slept with her, she's turned into a dagger, even in the middle of the dunj.
Maybe what we do is we just strip naked and just do weird dagger slashes for a while. And she's like, oh yeah!
Ew! What are you...
Urgent. Have you seen Crowley? Only with you. He's gone. Really gone.
Oh no,
I don't know what to do.
Not
I'll be
Crowley.
right there.
Need to find Crowley.
Must find bird.
Must find a crow.
Good day.
You find Rowan pace back and forth, distressed.
Facts.
Was it a daemon, perhaps? Or a vengeful spirit? This has never happened before. Maybe I drove him away. I have been difficult lately. I've looked everywhere. I've set out his favorite snacks. It's been 2 days and no sign. Take a deep breath. I'm trying, believe me. But what if he's actually really gone? I just lost Alice. I can't lose him too. It'd be more difficult to split up and look, or more efficient to split up and look, but I don't want to be alone right now. I don't want to be alone ever, really. That's why I got a familiar face in the first place.
No, familiar in the first
Familiar
place.
in the first place. Where should we start?
The pet store?
Probably not.
Oh.
Let's go with I'll follow you. You know, when someone's stressed and asks you to make a decision, it's probably because they don't want to.
See?
But we're wasting time. Let's start at the mountain, I guess, since it's nearby.
You check up the mountainside, calling for Crowley.
Crowley!
Only the breeze blows in response. Rowan grits their teeth, clearly gathering resolve.
If he really is dead, then I hope he's swift and painless. He
Don't
is
think
not
about...
dead. You can't say things will be okay. You can say things will be okay, but you don't know that. You don't know everything. Anything. I prefer to live in reality, not daydreams, dude. I wish you would, too. Let's keep looking, okay?
You keep choosing the options that I wouldn't choose, and
Fine.
he keeps reprimanding.
I'm just...
They keep reprimanding
It's getting
me
a
for
little
it.
late, and I'm tired.
They avert their eyes from you and walk towards the beach. You follow, unsure what to say.
Crowley!
There's no sign of the raven. The seagulls play in the winds over the ocean.
Crowley, you idiot, where are you? When I first bound Crowley to me as a familiar, he was just a fluffy little chick. I knew I'd probably outlive him, but I thought I'd have more time. It's only been 6 years. Can you magically summon him?
No.
It's not magic, it's advanced mathematics. Different elements resonate and correspond. Never mind. Anyway, I tried, but he's gone. Either on another plane or doesn't want to answer.
Rowan wipes at their eyes, clearing their throat as dusk gives way to night. A familiar woman approaches from down the beach, looking worried. Hey, dude. Rowan. Everything okay between you both? I heard some shouting.
Everything's under control, Mandy. Dude is just helping me look for Crowley.
Oh, your familiar has gone missing. That doesn't sound like him.
I know. He's been acting strange for a few days now.
Sorry. I haven't seen or heard anything. I'll let you know if I do. Wait, Rowan's a vampire too? You should do that one.
Okay.
No.
No, that would be disgusting. No offense, Mandy.
None taken. But you could say Rowan and I run in similar circles when the stars align. I'll ask around at the club. See you both later, I hope. She treks off down the beach thoughtfully. Rowan releases a long breath as a sigh.
I'm sorry I've been snappish. Between that and threatening you, my temper is getting the better of me. Let's just take a break and regroup at home. Tea will help us, I think. Good idea.
Rowan nods, scanning the skies one last time before turning homeward. Should have suggested the pet store. You walk back to the mansion together in awkward silence. Rowan closes the door behind you and hesitates, brow furrowed.
You smell that? It's like tea is brewing already. Nevermore! Crowley! What in the name of all the goddesses are you doing here? I've been looking everywhere for you.
The raven looks away, coughing.
Nevermore.
Nevermore!
Crowley flutters up onto Rowan's shoulder and starts softly preening their hair.
Well, once was enough. I'm not forgiving you that easily. I was very upset.
Rowan turns to you. They still seem emotional, but you notice their shoulders are more relaxed than before.
Thanks for all your help today, dude. Without you, it truly would have been a nightmare. Mind if we postpone our tea? I need to give this irresponsible bird a thorough thrashing.
Don't hurt him.
Don't hurt him. I promise I won't. I'm just a bit angry. Still. And I think that's reasonable under the circumstances.
Rowan gives you a slight smile, the first you've seen them manage all day. You head home.
It seems Crowley was a little jealous of you. Maybe insecure too. He's not really used to me having friends. On the plus side, he's bonded with good old Roosevelt.
As in, torn up Roosevelt the teddy bear?
I guess so. I'm sorry for all the fuss. Crowley is sorry too. You okay? Yes, I appreciate you asking though. Oops.
Thanks. Yep.
Was it? Yeah, thanks. Oh no, why must you forsaken me?
Oh, right. The cat owner. You find Pocket sleeping in a sunbeam in the corner of the cafe. His fur looks unbelievably soft. It sounds like he's snoring a little bit. No, you don't pet him without
Resist the temptation.
exercising superhuman restraint. You sit quietly nearby, waiting for him to wake up. Olivia approaches. You again, dude? And wait, that cat doesn't work here. Did you bring him? At the sound, Pocket wakes and jumps to his feet, fur bristling. Whoa! Sorry, little guy. He was just so cute a second ago. I love cats, but I wouldn't pet strays. It can be very stressful for them.
He's not a stray exactly.
Well, he hangs around out here, and I guess he has a collar. Someone must love him. I wonder what he's doing out here. Pocket licks his paw and rubs his face. Aw, he's having a little bath. Oh, that's the cutest. Pocket stops looking to glare at Olivia. Oh, sorry. I'll leave you two in peace. As soon as she leaves, Pocket makes a small mew. Meow. Would you like to offer a gift?
Yes. Love. What?
Cats love gloves, don't you know?
Oh,
There's
yeah.
that one cat that got publicly shamed on the internet for collecting everyone's gardening gloves.
You're right.
Pocket starts sharpening his claws on them, kneading and purring happily. You stare into his big yellow eyes. He stares right back.
Keep staring.
No. Keep staring into a cat's eyes is a sign of aggression. Don't you know?
Offer your hand.
Pocket approaches your hand warily, making eye contact with you the whole time. He abruptly decides to nuzzle your hand, rubbing the side of his head against your knuckles. Yay!
Extra damage or briefly stunned.
I mean, you know how whenever we approach the cats outside,
Yeah.
I always do the thing where you kind of put your hand out, but with the knuckles facing outwards. He stops, perking up curiously, as if to an unheard signal. Something has caught his attention.
Watch where he goes.
He slinks outside and you lose track of him. A few moments later, you hear a cacophonous racket of hissing and growling. Pocket sprints past at lightning speed. Oh no, an evil cat! A rough-looking street cat steps out of the alley, looking around, and goes back inside. You head home.
That is a rough-looking street cat.
Uh-huh. There's patches of skin torn off.
My cat's acting weird. Lots of energy. Did you feed him anything?
Not me.
Oh, okay. Well, he's really into fish now.
Oh,
Aww.
I didn't know I could look at those.
The pictures?
Yeah.
You haven't gotten many
Who
pictures.
sent us the other picture? We got a picture from somebody. Was it Sawyer? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, so it just has a little clementine and some juice.
Well, we're not done yet.
You find Sawyer and Olivia sharing a textbook and comparing notes.
Hi. Oh, good. You made it. Olivia, meet Dude.
Olivia narrows her eyes at you.
Are you okay, Olivia? No introduction necessary, band wrecker. But we can get this over and quickly.
Oh, over with quickly.
Mm-hmm. He fits the assignment. So let's start the interview. Aw, kitty.
We should interview you instead. You're a gig economy worker, too.
Does he have a degree?
I'm not sure a cat cafe counts as a gig.
He gets room and board, you know. That's my best. Cat hiss. The cat wanders away.
Sawyer, how would you be so rude to that poor exploited kitty?
Hey, if you want to start a cat union, I'm on board. But we have homework to do.
Okay. So, Dude,
How much do you think a college education helps someone work better in the dunj? It depends. What kind of college did you go to fight in the dunj?
I mean,
Not at all. Okay, sure.
I don't know.
What were you just thinking
I'm
of?
just trying to
our
think of,
art
like, what
degrees and
degrees.
how it helps with your gaming.
Yeah, like from my perspective, despite the fact that, I mean, I guess I'm in the gig economy kind of, sort of. Mm-hmm. But like, yeah, my art degree actually helped a lot. However, not at all.
Wait, what? Why are you
For the dunj?
for the dunj? But the thing is, you're playing the dunj as a game.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Olivia furrows her brow a little.
okay. We know it's a dangerous job, but do you get any benefits from working in the dunj?
Infinite bubble tea.
Infinite bubble tea. I love that.
That's nice, but not actually the kind of benefit we mean.
Traditionally, workers get health or life insurance or unemployment pay, minimum wage, or even a company car if the job requires it.
This is not that kind of job.
Well, okay, but what opportunities for advancement do you have?
They call
Yes.
me a sword smoocher.
I level up. I try to go deeper. I level up.
I level up.
Sawyer frowns at their notes and exchanges a look with Olivia.
Well, according to this evaluation assignment, you are being thoroughly exploited.
And the more jobs like yours, the more unstable and fragile our economy is. well, jobs like mine too. It's not like they pay weapons better. Wait, do all these people who are no, some of them have other jobs aside from being weapons.
Yeah.
It's not like they pay weapons better, but what have I done? So now I'm on top of exams and homework. Then I have to worry about contributing to exploitation?
Oh no!
Oh no. Dude, shush. Sarcasm's lost on them. Sawyer, chill. It's not your fault. You're doing your best, and you're still a student. Once you're graduated, you can do whatever, you know? Sawyer sighs and the cat returns, jumping up next to them and staring curiously. Well, I'm gonna go. I have other homework before my shift. See ya. Olivia sniffs at you as she leaves. Sawyer thoughtfully pets the cat, frowning. It purrs softly.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Nothing new anyway. It's been like this for a while. I just have this big exam coming up and I don't feel ready for anything. But it's fine. I'm fine. I should just focus on the here and now. Which means, here and now, I should probably be brave and say... They swallow, fingers fidgeting. I don't know if this is a date for you, but I like you. I really like you. Good point, kitty. But I mean, I meant dude. Sorry. The cat goes back to sleep. So, what do you think? Is it okay that I like you? Maybe a lot? Yeah, like you as a friend.
Yeah. Just too much younger sibling vibes here.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. I'll just, I'll adjust my expectations. Thanks. You spend the rest of the afternoon petting cats and chatting. Eventually, you head home.